Hello, Roderick Jennings here, former government special advisor and counsellor to the Prime Minister. I've set up this TV channel to help mentor all aspiring new special advisors. On this channel, you'll find film footage of my many Zoom calls with the Prime Minister, together with film of a press conference I gave. I'm hoping that together it'll help you confront the hordes of left-wing media. Thank you. Prime Minister, they're rebuilding the bloody red wall on your watch. Repeat after me, Prime Minister. Listen to my words. I must obey my special advisor. Again, I must obey my special advisor. Prime Minister, you know, frankly, democracy is overrated. Proportional representation, Prime Minister. Don't be silly. We want to stay in power. Prime Minister, shall we begin? Prime Minister, I'm sure you know, but the Home Secretary is proposing chain gangs for incarcerated criminals. Well, I think the idea has merit. I mean, we could put them to work on our build strategy. Just think of the savings we'd make. Let's park that for the moment, but leave it on the back burner. Prime Minister, the European Union again. I thought we left. The EU, Prime Minister, the EU is just a bunch of German flunkies with the French standing behind them, pulling faces. But I didn't expect you to brief the 1922 committee along those lines. Oh dear. Prime Minister, you know, if we lose the next campaign, there's always the 2024 American campaign. I mean, I'm hearing from the Republicans, it's anyone but the Donald. And there's a very nice office. You know, Prime Minister, I know you like the idea of a governmental aircraft, but in the current circumstances, it's a bit of an indulgence, and we need to think about the politics. But we've come up with an alternative plan. How about Airship One? Yes, I thought you'd like that.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can I ask you all to settle down, please? I'm going to make some announcements. As I previously informed you, my name is Roderick Jennings. I am a government advisor and special advisor to the Prime Minister. As previously stated, I am a serious person, therefore you should listen to my words extremely carefully. As you will recall, I recently instructed the Prime Minister to advise you all that it is our intention to reflate the British economy. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister misspoke and stated we intend to refloat the British economy. Can we please note, the British economy is not sinking, despite all the economic data to the contrary. Are we clear about that? Thank you. Then I'll continue. The Prime Minister, as instructed by me, has signed off on today's briefing by me to provide you with an insight into our, his and mine, reflationary strategy and plans. So here they are, or will be, when we've decided what to do. But the first step, and most important step, is to give our plans a name. We thought Dunkirk. Retreat is, after all, the best form of attack. That's a great line, so could you please ensure it is reported accordingly. Integral to our plan to reflate the British economy is the PM going around the country giving rousing speeches. But this should not be misconstrued for early election campaigning. The Prime Minister is very confident of staying PM. Rishi promised he could keep his job for the time being. Fine fellow, that Rishi. That's official, and you heard it from me. I digress. So, here are our provisional reflation plans, in rough cut, to reinforce our desire to build. Our plans will include, but are not exclusively, 1, to construct a huge number of apartments on the banks of the River Thames, that's flats to you, for investors, money launderers from Russia, Africa, and of course, those fleet of foot Greeks. We will also build a modest amount of social housing, but not on the riverbank. 2, a gigantic new rail infrastructure project to address the modest oversight of our beloved former leader, Harold Macmillan, the commissioner of the Beeching Report in the 1960s, to shut down our entire national rail infrastructure. Thirdly, and this is visionary, to build a new airport for London in the River Thames, to provide visitors to the metropolis with a never-to-be-forgotten ride of a lifetime. Finally, the abolition of all elections to ensure we have the right people in power all the time, mostly me. Please note, no tax rises. So, there you are. Please go forth and report this visionary agenda. It's a great insight into our thinking. That's mine, of course, the Prime Minister, and Rishi. Thank you.